Won't stop it all till I got it a name. I will stand tall and face all in my way. I want it all, so I'll get it one day. I will not fall till I've made it on stage. Won't stop it all till I've got it a name. I will stand tall and face all in my way. And I stay true to the beat, yeah. Rapping like I came from the streets, nah. Rapping like I want something, yeah. Rapping all about my beliefs, yeah. Rapping like you can't stop me, nah. Everybody knows what I need, yeah. Hurts every time that I see, yeah. Need a couple last minutes sleep, yeah. I'ma get big, I'ma be lit. Y'all gonna hear about what I did. I'ma get huge, I'ma be rich. Cause I feel the void like I'm filling up a niche. And I'm never gonna give up. Hit 'em with a little bit of switch up. Never gonna be able to predict us. Gonna be the one with the hits. Bro, get lit. Go on and hate me, because I'm better than you. Go on and hate me, because I'm making my move. Go on and hate me, because I know what to do. Go on and hate me, go on and hate me. Yeah, that's okay, yeah. I cannot complain, because today, yeah, I'm doing my thing. I stay my lane, yeah, and fight through the pain, so that one day, yeah, I can make a name. I could do this all day, I could hear them all hate. Don't care what they all say, I'm gonna do it my way. Got 'em like, whoa, I got 'em like, whoa. Got 'em.
All I'm gonna say, best of luck, everyone. Black, bold, and bodacious, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my god, whoa, that's Jocko! What the fuck? Team captain, the ball hammer connected! Oh, 1, 2, 3, 5. Poke got pinned on his birthday. Oh, Ruby's one of it, champ. Oh, Dino! Oh, the briefcase! Merry Christmas! Divine intervention! She's not won a championship in a long time, but that is the perfect way to get a championship after a long time. That bold egghead gore, I was never in doubt, ladies and gentlemen. Earns her second championship. A former tag team champion, GMK! A reverend once Poke! Ace of the Chamber, what do we do? Oh, okay, reverses! Okay, reverses, big clothesline! Looks to close it! Oh, he closes him in! Make him say Aqua, we set up for the finisher after this, surely. Ladies and gentlemen, and new! Big D, Venatos, and Fitzy Finger. I can't wait for the dumpster match. It's not gonna work! It's not gonna work! Number one wrestling show in sports entertainment. Oh my god! Oh my god! Norm! He's hulking up, ladies and gentlemen! What's Bobby doing on World Wars on a chokeslam to Eden? Romani got pinned! Romani got pinned! The greatest intercontinental champion. All he needs to do is close it! Drew has buried the pop of Cole, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Smigo eliminated himself. Smigo just eliminated himself. Oh my god, it's Tony Stone! It's Tony Stone! The wise man! Go to sleep on Drew! Brian Curse is taking it, ladies and gentlemen! There was a back up that Zeke! Daniel is sucking! Oh, what is his phone doing here? Romanic's done it, ladies and gentlemen! Romanic is the new! He's elevated! He's back from sleep! Oh, and he's him! Or will he pick RK? Queen of the ring. Well, I've always been a fan of Key. I've always been a fan of Key. Spins him round for the first FaceTime of the show. It's King Daniel. Seconds after he won, all three stables have held the World Heavyweight Championship. Oh, Ministry versus Ministry. Dragon Romic inside Hell in a Cell. That's what we love. Fury wins again. 3, 2, 1. It's just fucking a Claymore. Ladies and gentlemen. Hit a blade in the ring. Get on Claymore to 1. What did 1 do, ladies and gentlemen? I have a vagina. Dumb bitch. Oh, Zeke being bent over. 1 kid. What the fuck? We will catch you in season number 4 for the final time. Until then, this is who we are. Hands together, ladies and gentlemen of the Regentskid YouTube channel. Today is a KR day. Ladies and gentlemen, today is the final show before RPW Breakthrough. Ladies and gentlemen, the first pay-per-view of season number 4. And my goodness gracious me, we are kicking off hot and heavy with a year, ladies and gentlemen. The rainbow badge is in for Lilith Lanza. Of course, Hope Eternal is our prestigious champion. I have to ring the bell just for those announcements. I want to make sure that is very, very no. GMK with a chance today to take on the Universal Champion. If GMK wins, he goes to Breakthrough for the Intercontinental Championship in a triple threat match. Ladies and gentlemen, we already know now, Vince Shimon has announced the main event of Breakthrough. Lilith Lanza, Hope Eternal, prestigious champion, 4 wins, going head to head inside Hell in a Cell. What better way to end off the pay-per-view than with that absolute insanely incredible match, ladies and gentlemen. Kaiser, appreciate the 2 over there. Benedict, welcome in to Fury, my friend. Of course, we know more than that now. The 3 final matches. Well, we know the opener first and foremost. Nicole O'Grady finally trying to take her chance for the Women's World Championship against the goddess of Bobby. Bobby not having a match today. Nicole O'Grady does, though, against the 5-0 unbeaten Akira Tanaka, which very, very excited for that one. The final 3 matches of Breakthrough. We have Daniel versus Dragon. World Heavyweight Championship. No shenanigans. No special guest referee. 1-on-1 for the World Heavyweight Championship. After that, we have Zeke versus Fredo, the basically World Warzone version, the World Warzone equivalent of that matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Will Zeke finally be able to win his first ever World Championship? And then the main event, like we said, World Warzone ending off strong on Breakthrough, ladies and gentlemen. What a show it is going to be. I'm so excited for Fury today. Of course, today's Fury, we kick off with a limited championship match, Andrea Garcia versus Tressa Lamb. Today's main event, though, I thought yesterday's Rise main event was going to be the biggest tag match for a while. We had both world champions involved. Ladies and gentlemen, Oliver freaking Kings and King Daniel both have gone away. They are both allowed to choose a superstar of their choosing, and it's going to be a 2-on-2 matchup for they're not really the final testaments RPW Tag Team Championships. Of course, Daniel and the Sheep won those belts technically, but the Sheep wasn't credited with the belts. They were sent to the final testament. Gore, however, the Fury GM, wasn't quite happy with how that went down and said, yo, pick a partner. Ollie will pick a partner, and we will see who is the new RPW Tag Team Champions 2 days away from the pay-per-view, ladies and gentlemen. I can't wait for that main event. I really, really, really cannot wait for that main event. I think it's going to be absolutely amazing. Absolutely incredible, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, first things first. Here on Friday Night Fury, we spin the wheel to see if the randomizer championship will indeed be defended here today. That is going to be a big fat No, ladies and gentlemen. I know the sheets have been updated now. So we have all of that goodness up and ready. Or the championships. I think the internet championship is finally up there as well, ladies and gentlemen. We are kicking off with a championship match. It's not the randomizer championship, but it is the Liberty Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, keep your hands together for Hope Eternal. And this is who we are. And I love that intro, ladies and gentlemen. It's so ironic and iconic that it ends with RK handing the World Heavyweight Championship to Dragon, in between Dragon and Daniel. And now that is still going straight. It's absolute cinema, ladies and gentlemen. Absolute cinema. It really, really is. And also cinema here today to kick things off. Who doesn't love starting with a championship match, ladies and gentlemen? Eh? Who doesn't love starting with a championship match here today on Friday Night Fury? Ladies and gentlemen, Liberty Championship 2 days away from RPW Breakthrough being defended in a massive match. I know Andrea Garcia last week won the triple threat matchup to get this one. Ladies and gentlemen,
The following is scheduled for one fall and is for
here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Let Mikey Boy do his job. And here we go. Oh, I'm excited, man. I'm excited. I really, really am. Andrea Garcia's tough, you know. When she first joined, she came on the scene and she was swinging at World Champions. She was swinging at the best of them, ladies and gentlemen. She was not letting up, that's for sure. Don't know who to root for. It's a tough one. I'm going to go Tressa Lambertains, but this could be Andrea Garcia's first ever championship, ladies and gentlemen. And again, she is not one to be. She's very powerful. Very, very strong. Not easy to take down, that's for sure. It's going to be a challenge, but I think it's going to be a good one. Andrea, for you, how interesting. Of course, Francis making his Fury debut today, I believe. A rematch against Venu. We have Kyber Kimble here, I think, making her Fury debut as well. She made a debut on World Warzone in that amazing ladder match. This being her Fury debut as well against Sienna Violet, another new superstar here on Friday. Love that jacket from Andrea Garcia. Really, really, really do. In the ring, ready. What a way to kick off a show, eh? Championship on the line. Of course, the Limited Championship, I'm assuming, not making it to Breakthrough. Remember, recently, pay-per-views have been quality over quantity. There's not been, you know, like 14, 13 matches. Not every bout's on the line. Obviously, next pay-per-view after Breakthrough is going for gold, where every single championship will be on the line. So that's going to be like a 14-match pay-per-view. But as far as I know, you know, big pay-per-views recently have been around the, you know, the 8-9 match mark. You really have to earn your spots. I should have wet my hair today. I don't know what to do with my hair. I'm just sort of finagling it left and right. It's sort of just bumping about. I don't really know what to do with it, but you really have to make your mark to get a pay-per-view match these days. which I enjoy. It's not the easiest. PTSD from going for gold. Liberty Championship on the line. Welcome in, Daniel. Another main event for the face of Friday Night Fury.
Introducing
Tressa Lam is probably going to take this one.
from Boston, Massachusetts.
From Boston? Andrea Garcia. I'm a big fan of Andrea, though. I'm a big fan of Andrea. I think Tressa has it, though, man. There's something in the air today that's telling me the champions are retaining. Tressa Lam and Daniel. Something's telling me they're both retaining, man. Something's telling me they are both retaining. Welcome in, Smiley, to Friday Night Fury. GMK says, fuck it, go for AG. GMK, big match of your career today against the Universal Champion of Fredo. Fredo booked for Friday Night Fury, which is a lot of superstars. These past few weeks, a lot of superstars been going between brands. Well, what's the point of, you know, I thought that was all brands, but I mean, I don't mind it. Don't get me wrong. I don't mind it, but it's very interesting. A lot of superstars going between brands recently. Andrea Garcia looking confident for this one. Big dropkick by Tressa Lam to start off. Miguel Wonder looking to retain. Brought him to the A show. What I love to see. Well, if GMK wins, he goes to breakthrough in a triple threat versus Grievo and Heart of a Height. If GMK loses, he's forced to join the Resistance, ladies and gentlemen. He's forced to go against the light. So it's career suicide if you lose today. Not only do you lose to Fredo, you don't go to the pay-per-view, you also have to denounce the light, which I wouldn't recommend. I would not recommend. That's for sure. Look at the strength by Andrea Garcia. That's what I'm talking about. Some amazing tag team action up next. 3-on-3. Smile versus The Fallen. Two of my favorite tag teams to watch. Go at it. Tressa Lam going for the springboard DDT. Beautiful maneuver. You can see the crowd signs in for abundance here today on Friday Night Fury. Sold out crowd. Bukayo Saka front row there. Love to see him as always. First pinfall by the champion Tressa Lam. Looking to retain. Just a one count. In this one. Lovely. High-paced start to this one. Tressa in control now, man. Garcia with the reversal. A big elbow drop connecting. Ralph's got caught in. Oh, camera, sorry, got caught in Ralph's trousers. They're the Fallen are one of my two favorite teams in RPW, to be honest. Fallen are very fun. Very, very fun. Them and the Smile. Good rivalry right there. Good rivalry. I believe the Fallen are like 5-time tag team champs now. Obviously, they lost the belts to the Final Testament. So it's going to be interesting to see if they go back for the belts. They could be like a 6-time tag team champ. Which is absolutely insane. Andrea Garcia with the strength. Bang. Set up powerbomb. Down goes Lam. Very hard. Back to the canvas. Garcia's feeling it in the opener. Looking for her first championship in RPW. Not a bad belt to win at all. Akira Tanaka in action later today against Nicole O'Grady. 5-0 so far as Akira. Another pinfall, Andrea. Looking for Tressa Lam. Oh my goodness gracious me. Oh my goodness gracious me. Well, I did not expect that, ladies and gentlemen. Kicking off Fury with a new Liberty champion, ladies and gentlemen. Is that a sign of the look at the oh my look at the physique. AG got it like that. She's always been amazing since she joined. She's always been one of the strongest female superstars. I think that shocked a lot of people though. I think that I was expecting a kick out by Tressa Lam. What a win. Andrea Garcia, that's how you kick off a show, ladies and gentlemen. Bish, bash, bosh. That is how you kick off a show. Welcome in JC Brooklyn. I can't believe what I've just seen. Andrea Garcia. Her first championship in RPW. And again, she was 44% last year, 70% this year. She was struggling this year. Early doors. Only her 25th match of her career. She's been champion before. Oh no, the sheet's updated already to enjoy. Goodness gracious me. I was going to say she's not been a champ before. It's already on her sheet. We have live updates these days. Goodness gracious me. I thought she would win, but not like that. Well, RPWA, pay-per-views around the corner. There could be a lot of title changes at the pay-per-view, and apparently there could be title changes on Friday Night Fury as well. What a way to kick off the show. What a way to kick off a show. I thought Tresalam was going to be holding on to that for a while. I'll be honest with you. I thought they was going to hold on to it for a while. But they was not ready, ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready for this one? Again, two of my favorite teams on RPW. The Regents Mania rematch. Ladies and gentlemen, if you take a look at the Tag Team Championship history, the Fallen are all over. The Smile only held it for 1 day, ladies and gentlemen, before dropping it back to the Fallen. The Fallen have held these belts so many times. I think, let me just double check. If I go to Draven Wild, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-time tag team champions, 3 of them being the world titles, 2 of them being the RPW titles. My goodness gracious me. I missed Fury for 1 minute and I already missed 1 match. Things move quick here, eh? Things move quick. Yeah, the Fallen, Draven and Xander all over those tag titles. That's for sure. And again, a lot of history with the Smile. Big match out there. An amazing match at Regents Mania. An amazing match at Regents Mania. I think it's only going to get better the longer these two teams go at each other. When you look at accolades, the Fallen definitely have more, you know, they have more championships. They have former Universal Champion, the Reaper. They have Draven and Xander, 5-time tag team champions. But the Smile have the longevity. The Smile have been here since the beginning, ladies. Hold that thought. Hello, and hands together for the prestigious champion, Hope Eternal, soon to be main eventing Breakthrough, the first pay-per-view of the season. Hold on, what I was going to say. This is more important, ladies and gentlemen. I hope everyone's hands are together across the world and across the RPW universe right now. The prestigious champion has graced us for this amazing Fury show in anticipation for Daniel in the main event with a surprise opponent, ladies. Maybe he picked Hope Eternal. I wouldn't be mad if he chose Hope Eternal. I really, really wouldn't be. And now that we've said hello, Hope, can I go back to what I was saying? Hopefully that was a perfectly acceptable entrance. And welcome. I'll make sure it is beautiful. Master, go back to it. Yes, thank you very much. Hope Eternal as Draven Wild stands up and is ready, ladies and gentlemen, for this one. The Smile and the Fallen, 3-on-3. Crazy Smileman and Xander Evans start in the... Oh my goodness gracious me, in the ring. And here we go. I really, really, really enjoy some tag team action, especially 3-on-3. You don't get them often. 3-on-3 tag team matches. You don't get them often, so when they do come around, oh boy, are they fun. Crazy Smileman. I think he thinks he's tagged out. No, he's going for a springboard, and that's why he doesn't often go for springboards. Roll up by Xander Evans, trying to make a quick work of front after you. People trying to get to Breakthrough, dude. They're trying to end this show early. Get to Breakthrough. I don't have any water. I should have slicked back, man. I should have slicked back. It's outrageous today. It's outrageous. But we move, though. We move. Xander in the Smile's corner. Zippy tagged in. Again, Smile have 3 superstars who are here on day 1 of RPW, ladies and gentlemen. All on day 1 of RPW. Of course, when they first joined Regents Pro Wrestling, they weren't known as the Smile. They went through a few changes to get there. But I must say, I really, I remember that when they made their debut together, I really, really enjoy the aesthetic and the vibe of the Smile. I think they can win championships. I think they can win those tag belts back for sure. I can see a mid-card championship for Zippy or Junior Smileman. I still think Crazy Smileman can be a world champ one day in RPW. I think he has it in his locker. The big brute. The technician of... Oh! Junior Smileman, and the striking style, the strong style of Zippy. A nice mixture between the 3. They all bring their own uniqueness to this team. Crazy Smileman, the big man, back in. It's always nice to have a big man in your team. A towering giant, just to get the job done. Be that big brute to take down your opponents. Elbows to the midsection. Crazy Smileman Takes down Zand Evans. Of course, a lot of talk recently in regards to this main event. RK, the wise man, has been hinting very, very openly and obviously that today very well could be his final day in ring in Regents Pro Wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. If you look at his record, of course, the longest ever World Heavyweight Champion, 189 days. The longest ever Junior Heavyweight Champion, 94 days. He's been a 3-time Tag Team Champion. Also had the longest reign with those tag titles as well. And then all of his other accomplishments. I mean, he's been Promo Artist of the Year, back-to-back years, Breakout Star of the Year, Tag Team of the Year, Male Superstar of the Year, Superstar of the Year. RK has had an amazing career. Only 108 matches, ladies and gentlemen, but he's done so much. Has my twin brother, but today could be the end of that reign. Draven Wild tagged in for this one. He brought out his old suits again on Rise yesterday in the corner of Oliver freaking Kings again, maybe in anticipation of today's main event. Draven with the chokehold on Junior Smile Man. Ralph with the arch of... Oh, never mind. And Smile Man again, he's very technical of the smile. He's breaking out of that one. GMK thinks it's a hoax. I don't know. I mean, he's, you know, one of, if not the greatest tag team superstars in RPW history. Ollie's never really been known for a tag team superstar, so maybe he went to the wise man for that tag team expertise. But, you know, RK's always want to take down Daniel as well after, you know, Daniel started this whole mess in terms of RK's eyes. Daniel started this whole mess. Obviously, it was RK's fault in the beginning, but RK seems to blame Daniel for it, so I think I could, you know, see the ego wanting one more match, one more championship to go out with. What happens after that, I don't know. Like, if RK and Ollie do win, if it is RK and they do win, you know, what happens to the belts then? Or vice versa. Like, let's say Daniel picks Zeke, which is, you know, I'm just throwing a name out there. Does Zeke join Fury? Or, like, I don't know. I'm very interested to see what happens with these belts. Because then what if RK wins and then he retires? Does he... It's back to what happened with Daniel, where Ollie's by himself again. He needs... So, I don't know. I don't really know. He lied before his plans. Why would he retire? I think his reasoning was he's afraid of Hope Eternal, rightfully so, because he spoke out against her. And he saw what can happen. He saw... Oh my god, the strength by Draven Wild. Goodness gracious me. To lift a man like Crazy Smile Man. Not an easy job. That is for sure. Both superstars to the outside yet again. Focus on the leg of the big man. Which could be very, very smart. Crazy Smile Man. Into this one just yet. Into the ring post. He's not really got into this one just yet. He's been struggling. For the smile. He's been struggling. Draven with a reversal. Kind of 5 by Ralph. Kind of 6 now. And we can see a double counter. Ralph is not slowing down. Crazy Smile Man. Takes Draven. Oh, he gets reversed. It's going to be first one in, ladies and gentlemen. Draven Wild makes it. Count of 9. Crazy Smile Man. Not quick enough. Too slow, ladies and gentlemen. Too slow to get in the ring. And the Fallen pick up the tag team victory, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. How very interesting. A win is a win. Draven Wild. Wow, wow, wow. Crazy Smile Man. Not quick enough. Was too slow. I told you. I sensed it. This man. Crazy was not looking up to it. Crazy Smile. He was moving slow. He was moving sluggish. He wasn't looking primed and ready, ladies and gentlemen. He was not looking primed and ready. And that's what happens, dude. That's what happens. It's so slow. That's what happens. It really, really is. Wow. Hey, sometimes you're just not quick enough, you know. Sometimes you are just not quick enough. They should run it back in a tornado. Again, any match between Fallen and Smile, I am here for. Ladies and gentlemen, I am here for. This next match, I mean, physically I'm here, but mentally, goodness gracious me, the rematch, ladies and gentlemen. Venu versus Francis. his Fury debut. We still don't know what show Venu is on altogether just yet, if he's floating between them. Francis, the shorter but apparently stronger of the two. Francis has his toilet paper in the back, just in case you need it. And Francis is 1-0 against Venu, the legendary rematch. But he beat Venu before, to be fair to him. Like, you know, you can clown Vance all you want, but he beat Venu 1-on-1. His attire might be... He reminds me of Ryan... He reminds me of Ryan Curtis and Companion. that's what he reminds me of. Francis getting the crowd in there. Nipples out like that. Oh, I don't know. Like, people's nipples are normally out and it's fine, but when you try to cover them up and they're still shown, it feels odd. It feels odd. So far, Francis, strong start, though. Clown Shoes Venu down on the mat. Francis top turnbuckle. And we've seen some upsets here today. A squash match and then a count out. Venu busted open already. There was a lot of talk from Francis. This guy's malnourished. A lot of talk from Francis, basically saying, you know, Venu's this big name, this big Season 1 name of Regents Pro Wrestling, you know. Venu was the guy that won Superstar of the Year in Season 1. Francis was calling him washed, though. Francis was saying, what, this is what you have to offer. This is like the big bad former world champion that I have to face. It was a fair win by Francis. He looked very good on Rise. We'll see if he can do it on Fury as well, though. Nice reversal. I hate that thing in his trousers, man. I really don't like it. Lovely roundhouse kick. Oh, he loves a taunt, doesn't he? The camera loves him. Lock up between the two. Irish whip gets reversed. There was a lot of talking after their match on Rise. There was a lot of talking. Venu needs to put his mask back on. Venu saying, bring it on. The X's on the hands. Little shout out to RK. Maybe he's a fan of the Wise Man. I mean, the Wise, you know, RK's an icon, a hero to a lot of superstars. So maybe Venu's favorite since joining. Hook of the leg by Venu. Just a 1 count and a kick out. That will gain him aura. Luca, where's your mask? Aura boost. Plus 10% submission hold by Venu. Arms are in, but Francis is able to roll out a nice elbow right to the temple. You suck. Thank you. Venu with the takedown. Clothesline. Hooks him and slams him. Trying to get revenge today is Venu. Make it 1v1. Maybe the final rematch at Breakthrough. Venu again saying, bring it on. Oh, and there's the mist. There's the old school Venu that we know. The mist across the face. Didn't miss with that mist. That's for sure. Working on getting Francis away from the ropes. And that could be all at Shiro. Ducks him. Hooks him. And good night, Francis. Fingers up. There's 1-1, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, and 3. Just like that. And that's what we expected on Rise, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of talking. A lot of talking from Francis on Rise last time. The last dance. Finally with a Fury win. Could this be the start of a winning streak for Venu, ladies and gentlemen? Quick-paced show here today. Goodness gracious me. Francis Boutio can shut up. Just like that, ladies and gentlemen. Just like that. Boutio. Listen, sometimes talking helps. Sometimes talking helps and sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it comes back and bites you in that little tapeworm bum that he has about him, you know. Sometimes talking helps and sometimes it does not. What a day, ladies and gentlemen. What a day, hey? Who's excited as we move on? Now look at him. Exactly right, my friend. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm next. Already steaming through Friday Night Fury. See, I don't mind if it's a quick one today because we have Breakthrough on the weekend. It's extra RPW, you know? He was saying he was 100%, now all of a sudden 50. Just like that. Bro spit at me. I'll remember that. Francis Venu. Regents Mania 4. Retirement match. book it. Or don't. I'll be completely fine if you don't as well. Ladies and gentlemen, as we move on, here today we have GMK versus Fredo. Ladies and gentlemen, 1-1. Now remember, the stipulations for this matchup, I believe that is the match that is next. For this matchup, we have, if GMK wins here today, GMK goes to breakthrough in a triple threat versus Grievo and Heart of a Height for the Intercontinental Championship. If Fredo wins, of course, the Universal Champ coming to Friday. I like it, by God, I like it. If Fredo wins, GMK has to join the Resistance and go against the Final Testament, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Are we ready? You got to do your research. I'm pretty sure, don't quote me on this, I'm pretty sure what he said is right. Bro spit at me. I'm pretty sure spat isn't actually a word. Isn't that one of them words where people think spat is past tense, but spat actually isn't a word, or like it's not the correct word? I'm pretty sure what he said is correct. Again, don't quote me on that. I'm fairly certain. I'm fairly certain. If someone spits at you, you say he spit at me. You don't say he spat at me. Oh, it's either that or a different word. I can't remember, but I might be, I don't know. Should we do some Googling? I might be wrong. I might be wrong. Is spat a word? Past and past participle of spit. In standard English, the past simple of spit is spat. You can find this. Oh, no, you can say spat. This form is incorrect. Is spat the past tense? Spat. Oh, see, now I've seen too many S words, and it's sending my head for a swivel. It's sending my head for a swivel. Should GMK lose here, his destruction is assured. Well. That's what GMK may be wearing. If he does lose here today, ladies and gentlemen, you would fall back in the delusion of the Resistance. That would destroy your soul, GMK. What Fredo doing on my show? The general manager has booked him. He's ready for this one. Of course, Fredo going up against Zeke at Breakthrough this Sunday in a match I can't wait for. I believe it's Extreme Rules, if I'm not mistaken, ladies and gentlemen. I believe it is Extreme Rules, but we shall see when the time comes. I think they both agreed to an Extreme Rules match at Breakthrough. Winner of the Universal Tournament, GMK offering a hand to Fredo. Oh, and there's the sucker punch to kick things off. Ralph just called him a word I can't repeat. Rudeness. There's the bell, ladies and gentlemen. GMK starting off with a sucker punch. A sucker punch to Fredo. Not the way you want to kick off your match, that is for sure. I don't think Fredo is going to be too happy with that, ladies and gentlemen. Don't lose GMK, says Luka Novak. I really don't think he's going to be all too happy. But we shall see. Fredo starting off very strong, sucker punching someone and then getting laid out. Fredo starting off strong, GMK with the moonsault connecting. The Resistance don't even want you at this point. First pinfall by GMK. There's a chance for, you know, if Fredo knows he's going to breakthrough no matter what, obviously. There's a chance for GMK to get to breakthrough, though. This is a chance for GMK to go to breakthrough. Both superstars to the outside now. Both superstars to the outside of the ring. Nice reversal there by Fredo. Nice kick down low as well. Knee struck across the face. Ralph starting. We've already seen one count out today. We could see another. Nice knee strike and clothesline. Down goes GMK on the outside. KR is looking absolutely beautiful here. Like into modeling, you know. Who knows? Fredo back into the ring. The divorce has been hard. The divorce has been hard. Fredo looking good. Universal champ. It's always weird to see a Universal champ on Friday Night Fury or vice versa. Whenever you see a brand champion on the opposite show, it's always an interesting sight. Not one that you necessarily expect, you know? I have a feeling this could be one FaceTime and done for GMK, though. If he meets that fate, I have a feeling it could be. Fredo's looking good. He's looking very, very good. He's looking ready, that's for sure. There's GMK up on his shoulder, and bam! Down on the logo goes GMK. A kick to boot as well. There's a pinfall by Fredo, Universal Champ, trying to show up on Friday Night Fury. It would be awfully embarrassing for GMK, actually, if he loses to a World Warzone man. It would not be ideal. I just clocked Fredo's on Fury again. That's down to the GMs. If they agreed to it, it can happen. Only if they agree on it, they can fight it. There's been a lot of that recently in the past few weeks. Superstars showing up on the opposite brand. I'm sure when Supremacy rolls around, that might be different, but right now it's been happening quite a few times. 600k, welcome in, my friend. Good to see you. Neckbreaker there by Fredo. Nice takedown indeed. Yeah, Fredo's looking good, dude. Fredo has this in the... I don't know about this. He doesn't normally go to the top rope all that often. The leader of the Bullet Club. Starting the resistance. Nice drop kick as well. Middle of the ring. That's reversal by GMK. Would have to leave. The backing of the light would have to join the resistance. Hope Eternal's already said, if you lose, this will be your destruction. It is assured. So, if I'm GMK, oh boy. I'm acting like this is my contract. Well, he lost that one, but I'm acting like this is Regents Mania. You know? Biggest match of your career right now. Chance to go to breakthrough for a chance at your first ever brand championship. Nice standing moonsault. Hook of the leg, 2 count and a kick out. You know, I've been on edge for a while. Whoever wins this, I am on that side. Interesting. Dylan Curry says, oh, that's what Venu just won with. Can we see back to back? GMK with Fredo. 2 count. My God, I got a bit scared there. Got a bit scared there. Dylan Curry says, whoever joins this, whoever wins this, he will join their side. The light or the resistance. Interesting. GMK springboard frog splash. What is the stipulation? If GMK wins, he goes to breakthrough this Sunday, our first ever pay-per-view of the season 4. He goes to breakthrough in a triple threat for the Intercontinental Championship. If Fredo wins, the one in white pants, if Fredo wins, GMK has to join the resistance and fight against the Final Testament. GMK on the outside. Oh, lovely! Jamaican Destroyer on the outside. Fredo goes face first. Fan cam in action. And the Fury crowd is loving it. Fredo back into the ring. GMK to the top turnbuckle. Here he goes, Fredo. Nice reversal. Yet to see a FaceTime just yet. Nice knee drop. Oh, here we go. Where is he from? South Africa? He's from somewhere. Oh, no, HK's the... HK's from Jamaica, if I'm not mistaken. I said one FaceTime. Forget I just said that. FaceTime, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2... Oh. Oh my goodness, GMK South African, sorry. HK was Jamaican. I knew there was one of them in the Yardie members. That was Jamaican, that is my mistake. I thought the first FaceTime, hey, GMK showing resiliency, you know. I thought it was going to be one and done as well, 600k. I thought it was going to be one and done as well. Showing some resiliency. Fredo off the rope, big boot across the face. I really thought that was going to be done. Not gonna lie to you, I love GMK's colors on this new attire. Kicked out the FaceTime, he did indeed. GMK busted open as well. I didn't even realize GMK's been bleeding for a while now. Kick to the shin. GMK submission. No, he rolls him out, shoulders down. He's trying to steal one with a roll up, just a 1 count. Fredo, good ring IQ. Fredo knows. Fredo knows about roll ups and keeping on his toes. Oh, GMK. Oh, GMK to the top rope with Fredo. Very dangerous. GMK set up for his Spanish fly. Goodness gracious me. Hooks the leg, and that can be all she wrote for Fredo, ladies and gentlemen. 2 count and a kick out. What a maneuver. What a match. GMK off the Spanish fly. Still has more in the tank, apparently. Hooks the arm, swinging neck break. Oh, I love that move. Hooks the leg on Fredo. Universal Champ, shoulders down on Friday Night Fury. And that is what the light gets you. That is what the light can get you, ladies and gentlemen. GMK is going to break through. And Fredo of the Resistance Oh my goodness. Wow, wow, wow. I think there's going to be a lot of talking regarding that one. I think there's going to be a lot of talking, ladies and gentlemen. If anyone is doubting the light, ladies, this is why you put your hands together. This is why you put your hands together. GMK just pinned the Universal Champion. My God. My God. Get those hands together, ladies and gentlemen. Get those hands together. Wow. Can Zeke replicate that? At Breakthrough this Sunday, we may get a new Universal Champion, ladies and gentlemen. We may get a new Universal Champion. Oh my God. Look at all the hands together. Look at all that. Hey, if anyone tries to talk you out of it, ladies and gentlemen, they're just jealous. This resistance malarkey is not... Get on the right side of history. The final testament. They're about to walk out Breakthrough 3 World Championships, ladies and gentlemen. It is assured that Zeke will be a Universal Champ this Sunday. Zeke finished the job. The final testament are the strongest stable we've ever seen in RPW history, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. 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 So, oh, wow. Lanza. We know you're losing on Sunday. Arcade doesn't even believe in you. Wow. Triple threat action up next. Oh, my goodness gracious me. Oh, my goodness gracious me. Oh, my goodness. I can't believe I've just seen the Universal... GMK. GMK. He's been storming, to be fair. GMK's... Is the match history being updated live? It's not. So GMK's on 60%. With that win, he could be up there. Fredo's on 57. GMK has a higher percentage than Fredo. Wowzers. Any stipulation on this match? Not in this match, my friend. This is just a triple threat match. Wow. Wow. I believe all of these 3 superstars are currently on 0% on the season. The great match, kid. Trust me, no one cares, Luca. I can't believe what we've just seen. Ralph doing his counting out. Because who doesn't love that? Dante in the ring. 2019. Coffee Kingston. I don't know what that is. Dante Silva in the ring. Big power slam. Nice takedown. Countouts in a triple threat. It's a new rule to Vince's trying, Dylan Kari. A new rule to Vince's trying with the officials. I'm not sure I'm a big fan of it. Coffee Kawasi. That's got to be racist, right? Got to be racist. Good player career by Regentskid, though. Very good player career mode. By Regentskid. Dante Silva, former Intercontinental Champion. Cebu, former Universal Champion. Italian Stallion, former YouTube Champion. Dante's fighting in a watch. Just heard about yesterday. Those who support the final testament and find salvation under light, you'll be protected under my watchful eye. Oh, how generous is Hope Eternal? How generous is Hope Eternal, ladies and gentlemen? Wow. Get your hands together, ladies and gents. Get your hand. There's no reason why you shouldn't be at this point. There's no reason why you shouldn't be. Francis knows. Oh, there we go. Oh, lovely back click. Lovely back click. Oh, sometimes you got to stretch. I forgot to do my stretches today. Oh, there we go. Oh my God. It's a reason she is the prestigious champion. It's a reason she's the rightful prestigious. Hope Eternal gonna be superstar of the year this year. I'm calling it now. She's got my vote already. Superstar of the year this year. I don't see how anyone can take that prestigious championship offer. I really, I don't see it. Thrust pose on camera. Oh, there was sometimes... Norm, bro, you know more... Sometimes you need a stretch, my friend. Sometimes you need a stretch. You need to stretch that old back. Okay, I was getting up there these days, okay? Not everyone can be TPV strong like big old Norm, okay? I'm trying to get there, don't get me wrong, but... It's a struggle, man. I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it. I really don't. Dante Silva, Cebu in the ring. Those who do not see it will fall trying to defy it. Oh, Hope, you are so... You're so beautiful. Phantom Dream, welcome in to Friday Night Field Card. Phantom's not been seen. Oh, are you still injured, actually, after what the Sheep done? I was wondering why you've not been booked. Blanco kind of spitting, says 600k. Nice right-hander by Italian Stallion. And again, this time to Dante Silva. Welcome to Fury. Six, I feel like I recognize it. Are you, is that, are you, 600k. If I said the name, The Elite One, what does that mean to you, my friend? What does that mean? I'm just throwing it out there. I feel like I recognize your picture, recognize your name. I might be wrong though. If I said The Elite One, what's your first reaction? Are you new to RPW or do you know a bit? You know what I'm saying? Cebu back in. Oh, nice chop block. Focus on the leg is Dante Silva. I'm on the right side of history, says Luka Novak. Hook of the leg in the ring to cut and a kick out. This is more like it. Dante with a submission hold. Cebu is down. And Cebu is tapping. Italian Stallion was too slow to break it. Dante Silva gets his first win of Season 4. And Cebu remains on 0%. Goodness gracious me, ladies and gentlemen. Dante Silva went to Hollywood. Came back and is looking good. Well, he wasn't looking good. He was 0%, but gets the win today. Wowza, trouser. This is my fourth. Okay, I feel like I recognize your name, but maybe not. It's a tough season for Cebu. A very tough season for Cebu. I feel like I recognize your name, maybe not. Though. Welcome into RPW, though. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Hopefully you are ready for the #1 wrestling show in sports entertainment. If you want your own contract in RPW, become a YouTube member today and get your own contract in Regents Pro Wrestling, my friend. Goodness gracious me. Cebu tapped quickly, man. It's how long is this main event going to be? How long is this main event going to be, ladies and gentlemen? Wowzers. Luka equals light in English from Croatian. Big match up next, ladies and gentlemen. Two new superstars to Friday Night Fury. Here today, another female matchup. One-on-one, Sienna Violet takes on Kyber Kimble. Kyber's Fury debut. Sienna Violet. I'm a big fan of Sienna Violet. She started off strong. It sort of fell off a little bit, but again, still very, very new, of course. Still very, very new. Sienna Violet, 20%, 1-4 so far. So yeah, started off, I think, with a win, and then you know, it's a tough spot coming in to a new season in RPW. It's always a tough spot. So it's always interesting. I mean, Akira Tanaka's 5-0 right now. 5-0 right now. So Akira Tanaka really knows about starting off on the strong foot. That's for sure. And here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, her Fury debut. Kyber Kimble. I believe it's Kyber, not Kyber, right? Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. A new attire for Fury. Ready for the red brand. And there is the fire. Smiley found a new best friend in Kyber Kimble. Answer that. Notice how he's not going after me because I beat his leader. New attire for Kyber Kimble. Showing the fire of Friday Night Fury. Here on the red brand. It's a look. Lilith Lanza, not a fan. One-on-one action here today. Kyber Kimble made a Warzone debut in the ladder match. Kyber, that attire is fired. GMK loves it. Lilith does not. KR, not going to comment. One-on-one. And here we go. Kyber with the lockup already. Sienna Violet in danger of going 1 for 5 early doors. Atuk. I know breakthroughs this Sunday, right? But people could have actually, people could have tried today. People could have tried to get like a last-minute addition to breakthrough. Goodness gracious me. Matches are flying by. I know I got a crunchy waiting, but, you know, we don't have to go anytime soon. We don't have to rush. We still have Dragon and Leo. We still have 3 more matches, actually. We still have 3 more matches. Sienna Violet, lovely springboard. Dragon Leo's going to be a fun one. 1 hour main event. Nicole Akira is going to cook, to be fair. Akira 100% so far. Nicole, we know, is kicking off breakthrough, so she's going to want to get that done quickly. To rest for Sunday. Of course, Bobby's not in a match today. Sienna Violet is bleeding already. Interestingly enough, Sienna Violet off the rope. Lovely punch down low. Had big hopes for Sienna Violet when she first joined. 1 for 4. We'll see how she takes the losing streak in stride. Hopefully today's her chance to break it. Kyber Kimble yet to win, of course. 0-1 herself. Interesting matchup here. 2 new superstars. It was like when newer superstars face off against each other. Sienna Violet top rope. Big elbow drop. Love the camera from the outside. Well done, Brett. Thumbs up for the camera work. Sienna Violet already. Oh my god, I thought that was it. I thought that was it. I thought that was it, ladies and gentlemen. Really, really did. Springboard. Lovely poison Rana. Very, very nice. Kyber focusing on the feet. Nice reversal. Sienna Violet back up to her feet. Irish whip into the corner. She's resilient, I'll tell you that much. Smiley, a big, big fan of Kyber Kimble all of a sudden. A really big fan. My money's on Kyber. The alt attire from Kyber looking very, very different today to what we saw on World Warzone, ladies and gentlemen. As she goes to the outside. Looking on. Francis says Sienna wins. Kyber Kimble going for a springboard. Oh, nice kick. Down goes Sienna. Rolls out of this one. And Kyber to the outside. Nice knee drop. Fan cam in action here. Kyber back into the ring. Kyber look like for an alternate count of attacks when she sees Smiley talking. Sienna Violet has Kyber where she wants her. Roll up. Shoulders are down. But a kick out. And Kyber Kimble really shocking Sienna Violet with that one. She's not Smiley now, ladies and gentlemen. Nice reversal. From behind, reverse DDT. Bloodied head of Sienna Violet crashing. Ralph, you're in the way, lad. Ralph. Goodness gracious me. Brett, I was praising your camera work a minute ago. Now what are we doing? Look at the leg. Sienna Violet potentially going 1 for 5. No. She kicks out. She remains in this one. Kyber Kimble positioning Sienna Violet where she wants it. Nice springboard maneuver to the back. Is Kyber ankle? Who knows these days, man? Who knows these days? Smiley just supporting Smiley's new friend. Each to their own. Always nice to be nice. Sienna Violet, though, may turn that smile upside down if she can get only a second win in RPW here. Nice power slam. Sienna going top rope. She is indeed. Look at the blood across the face of Sienna. Violet, lovely elbow drop. My goodness gracious me. What a maneuver. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, and a kick out by Kyber. Kimble. What an elbow. That was good resiliency, though, ladies and gentlemen. Good resiliency. Top rope yet again. Oh, corkscrew. Fingers up, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2. Okay, see, now that's some resiliency, ladies and gentlemen. That's some resiliency. Another corkscrew moonsault, surely now. Sienna Violet showing the resiliency of Kyber Kimble. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Sienna gets her second win of her career. Kyber Kimble goes 0 for 2. What a matchup between the two. Good to see Sienna Violet back to winning ways, though, here today. Really good matchup. One wasn't enough. Went for another one. And a big, big win from Sienna Violet, ladies and gentlemen. Really good match. Really, really good match indeed. Really, really, really good match indeed. That's how you get things done, ladies and gentlemen. That's how you get things done indeed. Unlucky Kyber Kimble. These things, that they do happen. They do indeed happen. Not everyone can walk away with the win, but it is sometimes how the cookie crumbles, you know? It is how the cookie crumbles. On the Fury debut, the new attire as well, but again, it's always a tough one making your debut on a new show. So all the best, Kyber Kimble, going forward. But Sienna Violet, a much-needed win in her corner. I think she's going to be mighty happy with that one as we advance. I might go get my crunchy, or do I save the crunchy? I don't really know, if I'm honest with you. I'm excited for this one, though. Very, very excited for this one. Hello, can you put me in universe mode? I don't know what that means, my friend Pop. If you want a contract in Regents Pro Wrestling, though, become a YouTube member today and join the #1 wrestling show in sports entertainment. Most action-packed, immersive, and entertaining show on all of YouTube. Become a YouTube member to get involved with Regents Pro Wrestling as Dragon Romic, the former World Heavyweight Champion. Straight to the main card, no rise in between. Gotta give props to her. It is a good point as Dragon Romic, former World Heavyweight Champion. Of course, the winner at Regents Mania, ladies and gentlemen. A Regents Mania main event winner, a Regents Rumble winner, a 2-time World Heavyweight Champion at Breakthrough. Looks to make it a 3-time record, joining with Brandon Bombs, World Heavyweight Champion, against Daniel. We'll see how that goes. We really, really will. Again, Ralph, if you want to contract in RPW, become a YouTube member to get involved, my friend. This ain't no video game where you could just make a character out of thin air. You got to sign your contract to Vince Shimon to get involved with Regents Pro Wrestling. Fury is yeeting with Dragon Romic, and he's up. Oh my goodness, that front row is going up against former Bullet Club member. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm interested to see is Leo still repping Empire of Pain, I wonder. Because I know we got separated from them. He's now on Fury. The two others are on, well, Warzone, of course. The former tag team champions. He is indeed still a member of Empire of Pain. I like that. Even though you're separated for now, still a member of EOP, ladies and gentlemen. Which I do like. Leo's a big boy, you know. Leo's a big, big boy. I could see him with a world title one day on Fury. I think him with the World Heavyweight Championship would be absolutely insane. I really, really do. Former Bullet Club versus current Bullet Club, Leo and Dragon Romic. An amazing matchup here today. Very, very good match by Has Leo been doing well this season? He's on 50%. Dragon Romic on 80% right now. Goodness great, that's one of the highest percentages in RPW right now, ladies and gentlemen. Pouring water in the beanie is psychotic. I don't think I agree with that. I must admit. Water in a beanie? It's a choice. It is a choice. But look what he can do with it, ladies and gentlemen. Water fountain. There he goes. Leo's a big boy. He's a strong, strong, strong superstar. Not going to be easy for Dragon Romic, but he's going to break through. Leo is not. You've got to prove yourself against the best of them, so Romic could potentially walk into breakthrough with a win. Fredo's going to breakthrough with a loss now. Of course, he won a Rise yesterday. He pinned Daniel, but Fredo goes into breakthrough with a loss now. I didn't even think about that. Last minute momentum can be very, very crucial. And again, this is Dragon's last chance, obviously, before taking on Daniel at breakthrough on Sunday. I didn't think about that, you know. I didn't think about that. Could be interesting. If both Dragon and Fredo both go into breakthrough. Oh, with a loss. Nice powerbomb. Very nice powerbomb. Nice kicker, though. Leo. Oh, Dragon already angry at the 1 count. I think it's a bit too early to be annoyed at that. Dragon taking his time. Former world champ meeting Leo middle of the ring. Both superstars fly into each other. That's right-handed down low. Face first. In the corner. Leo using that top rope. We see that a few times. Rough not happy with it. Not happy with that one. Nice super kick across the face. Novak and Skarma cheering on Leo. I bet my whole house on Leo. Wow. A lot of Leo fans again. I like Leo. I think Leo's very, very strong indeed. Very, very strong indeed. I really, really do. He's getting a lot of backing as well from the RPW universe. Even Zeke is rooting for Leo to win it. We know Zeke does not like Leo. Really does not like Leo. That's an interesting one, that's for sure. Here with the headlock. Else happen. I still got a ladder to climb. And Smiley is Kaiser. Again, very good friends. Super kick again. Dragon Romic feeling fired up. Another super kick. Oh, Leo busted open from the foot of Dragon Romic there. Busted open. I don't like the amount of respect from. Interesting. Each to their own. Leo focused on the leg of Romic. Middle of the ring. Leo, look at the blood pouring down his eye. Don't get involved with Smiley. Might be too late. It might be too late. Oh, running knee strike. Leo maybe trying to draw some blood as well. It's not about liking him. He just hates Dragon. It might be. It might be. I mean, Dragon got a win against him yesterday on Rise in that tag team match. Lock up between the two. Rebound. Lovely power slam, Dragon Romic. We have work to do. We're going to be glad to have your help and friendship. Kyber and Smiley. Most unlikely duo. So cool. Dragon Romic top rope. Leo on the outside. Crossbody. Connecting. Fan cam in action. Here to Delio. Nice reversal, though. On the outside. Again, using that strength. Big boy, man. Big boy. Nice. Whoa! Spine buster. Back of the head of Dragon Romic. On the apron. Romic might be done, ladies and gentlemen. Romic might be done. He might not be yeeting after that. Really might not be yeeting after that. It did not look good, that's for sure. Leo taking control now. Off the rope. Oh. Romic rolls out of it. Surprise. Yep, gets... Oh, done. Hook the arms, ladies and gentlemen. Former world champion after that spot on the apron. One. Nice kick out. I didn't think Romic had it in him. I really did not think Romic had it in him. Goes to the corner. Leo gets up. There's a super kick. Leo plummets down. Romic makes his way to the corner. No. Another super kick. Romic loves a super kick, doesn't he? Loves a super kick in the corner. Is a Dragon Romic Superman punch. Connecting. No pinfall, though. Goes for a elbow drop instead. Romic back over to the corner, though. Is setting up now. On Friday Night Fury, there's a spear to Leo. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, I thought he was going to get up then. I was going to say surely pinning, right? He is indeed. 1, 2, and how close was that hand? How close was that hand? I thought the crowd was about to be yeeting here on Fury. Again, a lot of Leo fans. A lot of Leo fans right now. Romic kick to the midsection. Let's go for the pedigree then. Leo stronger though. Leo stronger. If it was a choice. Thinks enough might be done. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. That's all in a Universal wouldn't happen here. Well, Romic's won the World Heavyweight Championship 2 times. On the sheet. Hasn't held them for that long, but he has won it twice. Goes up against Daniel at Breakthrough, which I'm very, very excited for. Dragon from behind. Down goes Leo. Referee is counting. Romic back into the ring. Romic, oh, maybe showing the alliance. We saw Fredo come out with Ollie on Rise last week. Maybe showing a bit of the alliance there between the Resistance, a bit of the backing. We know the Resistance obviously don't like the Final Testament. We know the Ministry don't like the Final Testament, so maybe Romic trying to get on the good side of the Ministry. Maybe Romic is Ollie's choice for the main event. Maybe he's doing double duty today. Who knows? Who else in Bullock? Maybe it's Kyler Kane. Maybe Ollie chose Kyler Kane. Right-handers by Leo. Left-handers by Leo this time. Kick to the midsection to boot. Leo goes for a submission hold. Imagine Fredo and Dragon both losing on the same show. No, he's going to break out of that. How many factors are there? If you type in !RPW stats, we have a spreadsheet. You can check everything. You can check the champions, the superstars, the tag teams, the stables, the match history. You can check everything, my friend. Type !RPW stats, go to the spreadsheet. It's also in the description. You can look at all the history you like, my friend. All that history you like. Or just !stats. There you go. Click on that link there. Go to the spreadsheet. And you can see all of the history. Yeah, Romic busted open as well. Good match, to be fair. Very good match. Very good match. In Reno. Ralph counting yet again. Into the ring is Leo. Romic, nice elbow drop. Goes for the pinfall. Trying to steal one off the bloody face of Leo. I was going to say, maybe you could. Sometimes it's the times when you least expect it, Up on his shoulders. Not quite in position for a happy ending. Romic to the corner, and here we go. Surely now. If he connects with the spear, no, Leo gets the knee up in time. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful reversal. Irish whip. Rebound. Oh my goodness gracious me. What a clothesline, ladies and gentlemen. Took the head of Dragon. Romic. 2 count though. 2 count though. Leo setting up. Leo setting up, and here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, Romic catches the leg. Both reversing the other's finishes. Cinema here today. Romic in the corner. Leo back up to his feet. Romic head for the steam no kick to the midsection. There's a stunner connecting. Middle of the ring. Romic setting up, ladies and gentlemen. On Friday Night Fury. As he goes for the happy ending. Middle of the ring. Surely now. Ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, and 3. And Dragon Romic is your winner. There is the World Heavyweight Champion. Ladies and gentlemen. Belt to the face. Down goes Romic. Down goes Romic. Daniel stands tall on Friday Night Fury, 2 days out from RPW Breakthrough. Daniel stands tall with the World Heavyweight Championship, ladies and gentlemen. Daniel comes down with the championship. to the face of Dragon Romic. And there is Fredo. 2 years, ladies and gentlemen. 24-month Roonies. Much, much, much appreciated. The Universal Champion. Unlucky on your match here today. But massively appreciating the 24 months. Good luck on your match at Breakthrough. Dylan Curry says, my king, RPW's king. Dragon seeing the light now on the canvas. Aura, says Daniel, as he runs down with the World Heavyweight Championship. We move on to the penultimate match of the show. Nicole O'Grady, one half of the RPW Women's Tag Team Champions. Of course, Nicole kicking off Breakthrough on Sunday against the Goddess Bobby. Bobby not booked today, of course, as we know. Kicking off Breakthrough one-on-one now. Akira Tanaka, just double-checking yet, 5-0. Only one singles match, dude. 3 tag team matches, 1 multi-man, and 1 singles match. This being her second singles of her career here. If Akira wins, she is 6-0. Ladies and gentlemen, 6. I don't know what the result, what I was reading. I don't know what the record is for most wins, like, without losing from a rookie. But if she goes 6-0, I mean, she's already in line for a Divine Women's Championship. She needs a Titantron made ASAP. I love the aura from Akira Tanaka. One of my favorites, man. One of my favorites. One of my favorites. The result of Daniel Standing 2 will remain the same here in a few days. ETF. Even when the Resistance won, the light still had the upper hand. They're everywhere, dude. They are everywhere. I'm telling you, the light sees all. It really, really does. The light sees all. Sometimes you just gotta let that happen, ladies and gentlemen. You know what? You know what? I'm gonna dive into a Frosty, man. I'm gonna dive in to a Frosty. I feel like I've earned it today, you know? I feel like I've earned it today. Oh. No, hello. Oh. Little wave from Akira Tanaka. That's what I love to see. 5-0. Looking to go 6-0. What a matchup. This is going to be, ladies and gentlemen, just a little energy booster, you know? Look at that aura, man. I love Akira. She might be my favorite female superstar. Of course, other than her paternal, who's the best superstar in RPW. Let's just get that out of the way. Akira Tanaka, I really like her, man. I really, really like her. I love her attire as well. And I mean, you know, if Nicole O'Grady wins, no, never is anyone over Hope Eternal. I thought that went without saying, you know. I thought that went without saying. If Nicole O'Grady wins this, she ends the 5-0 streak of Akira Tanaka, the 100% record, and gets momentum to go into Breakthrough. If Akira Tanaka wins, she's knocking off the one half of the Upper Level Tag Team Champions, the former Divine Women's Champion, who she's going for the belt, and the superstar who's going to be kicking off Breakthrough. Like, this is a massive match for Akira Tanaka. It really, really is. She's been so, so good. Again, this is only a second singles match. So maybe Nicole can bring her back down to earth. You know, knock her off 100%. Bro, she's speedrunning RPW in the best way. She's doing the opposite of Twisted Hero. Ayo! Submission by Nicole O'Grady. Akira breaking up. I love a Frosty, man. I love a Frosty. Really, really do. Bro, Twisted and Smiley are already on like their 4th rivalry. They're already on like their 4th rivalry. How many matches has he actually had? He's had 12 matches. Smiley's had 23. And they've gone through like 4 different arcs. I just love this. Oh, I love a Subway. Oh, I love a Subway and Hospitalized. I love a Subway. Wow. You lucky, lucky man. Nice chain wrestling between the two. Meatball Marinara. Oh, awful. Oh, you let me down now. You let me. Meatball Marinara might be the most overrated That's like going to Wagamama and getting a katsu curry. It's like, what are we doing here, man? Each to the row. What are we doing here? Awful, man. I love a Subway, though. I love a Subway. Bro, you can't get salad with a meatball, so it's just meatball. No, there's no salad or anything. It is Extreme Rules, by the way. It is Extreme Rules. There's a candlestick back here at Tanaka. I may be hospitalized, but I'll be back eventually. Great. Coming to get back in the ring again with cheese as well. I want a Subway now. I want a Subway. None of that meatball marinara crap. I want a proper Subway. Pinfall by Akira. And the hit of the kendo stick. Remember, up next, tag team main event, ladies and gentlemen. Daniel and Ollie, both choosing a mystery partner for the main event matchup. Nicole O'Grady. Roundhouse kick looking good. Kendo stick in the ring. Rolls Akira over, trying to end the 100% streak. Is Nicole O'Grady. Not going to get it yet, though. Needs to deal some more damage. Akira fight. Ooh! A lot of pinfalls in this match, isn't there? I can see these two going a long time, to be fair. I think this could be a very, very good matchup. I'm excited to see. Oh, lovely reversal. Nicole. Oh, that's the goddess. That is the goddess, ladies and gentlemen, the Women's World Champion. That is the Women's World Champion. What's she doing out here? On Friday, it's no DQ, ladies and gentlemen. It is no DQ. These two are kicking off Breakthrough on Sunday for the Women's World Championship. And the goddess playing mind games with Nicole O'Grady kendo stick shot. Akira Tanaka with a pinfall. She gets a 1 count, just a 1 count. Goodness gracious me, ladies and gentlemen. Nicole O'Grady was taken over in this one. Akira Tanaka now with a submission on Nicole. And just like that, this match has turned on his head. The goddess maybe showing some insecurities. This could be the last time she defends at that Women's World Championship. Akira Tanaka, roundhouse kick connecting. Ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, 3. And Akira Tanaka remains at 100%. Bobby makes sure that Nicole O'Grady goes to Breakthrough with a losing momentum. Nicole's on like 88% as well. Goddess with the clutch. Again, mind games from the Women's World Champion. That is for sure. Hope Eternal says amusing. And Akira Tanaka remains at 100% here on Fridays. Wow. Akira doing what I used to. I don't know what that means. Absolutely amazing, though. Absolutely amazing. What a matchup. Ladies and gentlemen, what a matchup indeed. Really, really need to clean my glasses. Really, really was. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the main event of Friday Night Fury. Bobby realizing that title grip is slipping. Big, big words indeed. Big, big words indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready? Are you ready? Absolutely unfair. Ruined a banger. Just a bit of fun before Breakthrough. There it is. Daniel, do not let me down. Big words from Hope Eternal. Of course, Daniel and Zeke, it was a massive main event match on Rise yesterday where two world champions, ladies and gentlemen. Two world champions involved in the same match. It was absolutely amazing. It really, really was something to behold. Fredo and Daniel both in the same match. Of course, Fredo ended up pinning the world heavyweight champion, which, that was something to see in its own right, of course. Absolute cinema. Ladies and gentlemen, absolute cinema. Lot of fun was had yesterday. And now we get yet another Protect Me With Your Light Hope. Yet another absolutely jam-packed main event tag team match. You won't get much fun after I take that title. I see why you have done that. Nicole, you need to chill, babe. Nicole cooking. Hope Eternal says always. Hope Eternal, a believer, ladies and gentlemen. A believer here today of the light. It's an interesting one, isn't it? It is an interesting one. Any final guesses? Bobby throwing shot. I mean, hey, they're kicking off Breakthrough, dude. They're kicking off Breakthrough. Let's watch Daniel lose a belt. Just stating what your future will be. Damn. Again, a lot of animosity. A lot of animosity. Between, Bobby and Nicole. But that's what we like to see, though, isn't it? That's what we like to see, ladies and gentlemen. You know? Going into a pay-per-view, we don't want none of this fun behavior. You know? We don't want none of this fun. We want proper... We want anger, ladies and gentlemen. We want animosity, ladies and gentlemen. We want action. That is what we want, right? Main event time. Let's get ready for this one. Never been so excited for a tag team title match in a long time. That is for sure, ladies and gentlemen. Goodness gracious me. All on the line. Is this the final time that we see RK the Wise Man in a ring? Of course, for the RPW Tag Team Championships. Ladies and gentlemen, Daniel and Ollie both got to choose a superstar of their choosing here today in the main event of Friday Night Fury. Daniel, by the way, with another main event, can I just say. Daniel's been main eventing left and right on Fury these past few weeks. The World Heavyweight Champion has been main eventing left and right these past few weeks. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Friday Night Fury. Let's be having you some tag team action. As out first, there is your World Heavyweight Champion, your two-time King of the Ring. He's brought his throne out for the main event, ladies and gentlemen. And here we go. Are you excited? Sing my song. I missed it. I can't hear it as much. I've missed the chorus already. I've missed the chorus already. Love the Tron, though. The pink and purple colors. The World Championship just looks good on him, doesn't it? Ladies and gentlemen, who has Daniel chose to join him for the main event of Fury? Ah, he pointed to me. He pointed to KR on commentary. That's my king, ladies and gentlemen. I will not mess up next time. I do apologize. Scandalous. Surely not. Surely not. Ladies and gentlemen, the former member of the ministry. Oh no. Oh my God. The former member of the ministry. Is he joining the light? Or is he just here to help Daniel today? Cinema, says GMK. Poke is going against the ministry. Of course, on World Warzone, Poke got screwed out of the Universal Tournament finale against... Look at that shot with Daniel in the front there. He joined the cut. Poke's back on Fury. And Poke is going against the ministry. So wait, if Daniel wins today, him and Poke, are they tag team champs? Are they tag team... And Poke's had a good tag record too. Poke's... hold on. 1, 2, 3, Poke's a 4-time tag champ as well. So if Poke and Daniel win, Poke becomes a 5-time tag champ. Poke becomes a 5-time tag team champion. Poke, and I never thought I would have seen, ladies and gentlemen. I never thought I would see the day, ladies and gentlemen. And their opponents, and here we go. He left because he wouldn't support them. The ones are up. There is the wise man in the middle, ladies and gentlemen. The final testament, not even giving them their music, making them come out in silence. Ladies and gentlemen, Ollie made a call, and this is the first time we have seen the Grim Reaper, Lamin, in action, ladies and gentlemen. Here today, RK in his suit, and that is what they're fighting for. RK, but it's ironic because RK and Poke, of course, used to have these tag team championships. RK and Poke used to be tag team champions. Then it was RK and Lamin. And now all of the teams are jumbled, ladies and gentlemen. All of the teams are jumbled. Lamin in his season 4 debut. Ollie and Daniel start in the ring. RK is ringside. And Poke is going against the Ministry. RPW Tag Team Championship is on the line. I take you back, ladies and gentlemen, to week 1 of RPW. Ollie and Lamin tag teamed together. We know Ollie and Poke have never seen eye to eye. They've never seen eye to eye. And now they go against each other. Poke is on Fury. Oh my God. Poke versus Ollie. Poke versus Ollie, ladies and gentlemen. And here we go. Could you imagine Poke? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Could you imagine Poke pins Oliver freaking Kings? Could you imagine the scenes, ladies and gentlemen? If Poke gets a pinfall against... Oh my God. Lamin's return to Season 4 in a tag team match. This is the first time we've seen Lamin since Regents Mania, ladies and gentlemen. The Final Testament didn't even give them a proper entrance. Didn't even give them their music or Titantron or anything. It just goes to show the Final Testament, they've been taken over. Of course, Jocko's not been seen now for like the whole week, ladies and gentlemen. Hope Eternal was in charge of World Warsman as well. The Final Testament are taking over, so much so. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. RK and Poke's former tag team finisher. Poke working with Daniel. I never thought I'd see the day. Ollie roll up on Daniel. I never thought I'd see the day. Ollie needs the tag. Does not get it though. Or Lamin. What if Poke pins Lamin, bro? What if anyone pins anyone, dude? RK. So RK is officially retired then. Another tag. Daniel and Poke are dominating. The chemistry already more than Poke and RK ever had. RK talking to the Grim Reaper. The wise man. Talking to the Grim Reaper. RPW Tag Team Championships on the line. Poke with a pin on Ollie. Ollie needs to tag out, dude. Ollie is struggling. Oh my God, I'm gonna nervous eat. I'm gonna nervous eat. Poke in the court. Oh my God. SMC forever. SMC no more. Poke just booted Ollie across his face. Busted him open. Busted him open. Ollie with a reversal. Springboard. There's a forearm. Ollie needs to get Lamin in there right now. The leader of the Ministry. The Grim Reaper. The man that ended the career of Freshie Sims. And there's the tag. Lamin is in. Breathing room. First time seeing Lamin in season number 4. Lamin's on Fury as well. Lamin is on Fury as well, ladies and gentlemen. The former Fury tag team champion. The former Fury team captain, sorry. He was a tag team champ with RK, of course. When RK and Poke had to split up, when Poke went to World Warzone. Greatest of all time. There's a sledgehammer find itself in the ring there. Poke feeling fired up. Lock up with Lamin. Face first in the corner. Poke is cooking on Fury. Poke never looked this good on World Warzone. Super kick to the face. Down goes Lamin. Poke never looked this good on World Warzone. The Poke knee to Lamin. Poke pins the leader of the Ministry. Ollie breaks it up. Oh my god. Oh, this feels like a pay-per-view of its own. This feels like a pay. Oh, bro, the final testament already in mind, or in the head of the Ministry. They forced them to come out together. They forced them to not have music. No Titantron, nothing. Silence, ladies and gentlemen. That gets in your head when you think, you know, you're ready for your entrance. You're ready for your music to hit. When you don't hear it and you're forced to come out, that absolutely gets in your head. Absolutely gets in your head. And it looks like it's what's happened to the Ministry. They are struggling, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think I've ever seen the Ministry struggle like this before, especially in tag team action, where they were known for their tag team matches, RK and Poke. Really struggling. Poke with a left-handed clothesline. Lamin leaves the ring. Poke trying to go after the Grim Reaper. Poke, this is a lot of built-up, pent-up anger from Poke, ladies and gentlemen. There's a lot of built-up anger from Poke. He says he wasn't respected in the Ministry. Longest ever tag team championship reign with RK. I don't know how you can't be respected from that, but he's never moved like this on World Warzone. He's back on Fury. Daniel's tagged in. Ollie crawling away. Oh my god. World Heavyweight Champ vs former World Heavyweight Champ. Claymore to Lamin. PTSD for Regents Mania. RK's trying to get involved as well, ladies and gentlemen. To no avail. Lamin from behind. Ripcord knee strike. Oh, I need a toilet so bad. Pinfall in the ring. Lamin trying to force Poke. Poke doesn't come though. Poke doesn't come in. Oh, this is pure cinema. This might be the biggest tag team match we've had. Ollie's still in the corner. Needs to leave the ring. And it does. RK watching on as Daniel is pummeled to the chest. Down he goes. Lamin's feeling fired up on Fury now. The Grim Reaper. Back on Fury. Oh, whoa, referee RK getting involved. RK just put his hands on Daniel. Surely that's not allowed. Ollie entered the ring though. Ministry all over the place. Ministry had lost, ladies and gentlemen. Ministry had lost. The nice burgundy suit from RK. Make them tap Chief. Knee strike across the face of Daniel. Lamin's not someone you want to be in the ring with though. His first match of season 4. Oh, this is cinema. Lamin's back in RPW. First time since Regents Mania. Daniel's busted open. Will we see a bull hammer is the question. Lamin don't tag. Oh, silly. Very, very silly. Ollie's been struggling. I think Ollie's head is gone, dude. Yeah, Ollie's head is gone, bro. Ollie don't know where he is. Ollie's don't know where he is. Ollie don't know where he... I think Ollie's seeing Poke set his head left. Not having music. Not having a Titantron. Everything that Little Lance has gone through. And now Poke going to be tagged back in. If Poke pins Ollie, I don't think we're ever going to hit the end of it. I really, really don't. There's a reversal by the king of the cruiserweights. Runner's kick reversed. Poke was trying to back up to the corner then. Ollie can't lift Poke up. Poke. Up and down, 1916. Ollie's down. Leg is hooked. Lamin forced to save the day. It's looking dastardly for the Ministry, ladies and gentlemen. It is looking dastardly for the Ministry. It really, really is. Ollie is gassed and not in a good way. Tag match, bro. Poke and Daniel with the tags. Poke and Daniel with the tags. Oh, Ollie reversal. Daniel reverses the reversal. My king. The real king of RPW. The real king of RPW. None of this fake king of the cruiserweights bullcrap. The two-time Lamin can't enter the ring. Lamin can't enter the ring. Daniel pinning Ollie. Daniel pinning Ollie. Oh, he kicks out 2.5. Shoulders are up. Two bloodied superstars. Knee strike connecting. Lamin's first match of season 4 in a tag team match with Ollie. LA Kings, they've never been good in tag team action. Look at the body of Daniel. Remember, Daniel has a match this Sunday at Breakthrough, ladies and gentlemen. Daniel has a match. He can't afford for this match to be involved in this match too long. He can't afford to be in this match too long. Ollie going to the top rope with him. The brutal elbows to the back of the head. Ollie, if he hooks that leg on, he does indeed. Poison runner connecting. Face first goes Daniel. And the crowd are loving it. I think Ollie needs a tag, though. I think Ollie needs a tag. And I think Ollie knows that. Needs to get Lamin back into this one. Tag made. Lamin back in. The Grim Reaper. The man at the end of the career of Freshie. What on earth am I seeing? Lamin. Oh, my God. I don't know what I just saw. Double Inzaguri. Oh, lovely slam down by Lamin. Nice tag there. Now Minuscule starting to warm up. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen. Lamin. Getting the forearm ready. Big forearm to the face. Down goes Daniel. Lamin is hyped up on Friday Night Fury. First match of season 4. Big boot. No, Daniel with a reversal. Punch to the midsection. Lamin reverses back. Kick to the midsection. Hand across the throat. And the chops across the chest. Right in front of Poke, ladies and gentlemen. The former Golden... Oh, my God. Golden Stand. Oh, super kick. Daniel with a reversal. Holy shit. This match is cooking. I'm going to pee myself. Oh, code breaker. Poke busted open. Leg is hooked. Will Daniel come in? Smart by Daniel to stay out. Or is it? Oh, 2 count kick out. Oh, my God. Ladies and gentlemen, super kick. And to the back of the head. Lamin. Oh, don't tag. Oh, my God. He's not. He's going for it. Poke is stunned. The Grim Reaper with the bull hammer to Poke. Ladies and gentlemen, Daniel's not saving him. Yes, he is. Yes, he is, but he can't re-enter the ring now. He can't re-enter the ring now. That's the first bull hammer of season 4, but Lamin got distracted with Daniel. Okay, he's trying to get involved. He couldn't reach, though. The Poke knee to Lamin. Ollie enters, breaks things up. Absolute cinema, this is. I can't believe, ladies and gentlemen. I can't believe they actually cut. Oh my God, I thought he was going for the kick car. I can't believe they cut the entrances of the Ministry. That was just mind games at its finest by the Final Testament. They cut the Ministry of. They cut the entrance of the Ministry. Oh, Luther's pressed by Lamin. They didn't even allow the Ministry to enter how they wanted to enter. Oh, the strength by Lamin. RPW Tag Team Championships on the line, ladies and gentlemen. One of these two teams is walking away with gold. Daniel has a World Heavyweight Championship match at Breakthrough on Sunday. Will he go into that as a double champ? Or not is the question. I need to pee so bad. I need to pee so bad. Lamin pinfall. Lamin pinfall. Poke's not helping. It's just a 1 count. Wow. Ralph took his time then. Ralph took his time. Lamin to the corner. Lamin to the corner. Lamin to the corner. Daniel is up. Oh, Lamin with the elbow. He's feeling up. Poke gets involved. Lamin tanks it, though. Lamin tanks it. Daniel squirms out of it. Lamin reverses again. A back and forth action, these two. Back and forth action. I think Ministry just need to keep Lamin in this ring for the rest of the... I think if they tag Ollie in, it's game over. Ollie has looked absolutely awful this entire match. Against Poke and Daniel. He's not ready, man. His mind's gone. His head's gone. I think they have to keep Lamin in. Lamin wants Poke. Lamin wants Poke. Lamin wants Poke. And Lamin's going to get Poke. Big clothesline. Lamin roll. I'm going to pee. I'm going to pee. I'm going to pee. I'm going to pee. I really am going to pee, ladies and gentlemen. Lamin to the outside. Poke in the ring. Brett, can we get some drone shots? Let's get involved, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get involved. One's up by Lamin. The one's up in front of Poke. Fury with their ones in the air. Supporting the Ministry. Lamin with the reversal. Poke in the corner. That was cinema. One's up in front of Poke, who left the Ministry. A running knee. Poke wants Daniel back in. Again, Daniel has a match on Sunday. Poke doesn't. Poke doesn't have a match on. So why is Daniel doing all the heavy lifting here? Oh, submission. Oh, submission. Middle of the ring. Ollie Khan in the ring. Daniel has Lamin. Oh, he doesn't tap. I thought for sure he was going to tap. You see, Daniel wants to keep fresh for Sunday. Daniel wants to keep fresh for Sunday. He's trying to keep Poke in. Poke's bloody, though. Oh, Poke getting distracted by RK. Poke getting distracted by the Wise Man, ladies and gentlemen. Lamin has him from behind now. The Wise Man getting involved. Former tag team champions. Ladies and gentlemen, RK suit, by the way, looking absolutely amazing. Really, it really is. Poke to the outside. Poke to the outside. I think RK may have just saved the ministry then. That's his new role this season. Playing manager. Playing the voice. He may have just saved the ministry. Code breaker on the outside. Poke is down. Crowd is loving it. My goodness gracious me. My goodness gracious me. Now, if this ends via counter, because technically no one's tag team champion right now. PKO on the outside. Technically, neither of these two are tag team champions. Because that was the whole point of this match. So if it ends in a count out, Poke's law. Poke's distracted by RK. Double count out, ladies and gentlemen. Poke got distracted by RK. A double count out on a Fury. Poke got distracted by the Wise Man. Does that mean the belts are vacated? Poke got this. The Wise Man just saved the match. Technically, Daniel, but no, but they was vacated. No, technically, because Gore had to find a. I don't know. A former parasite gets distracted. Regardless, he stays with the final testament. Poke never won the. That's what I'm. I don't know. I don't know. Confusion. Going into breakthrough, we're going to need to hear from the Fury general manager himself, Gore, ladies and gentlemen. Because I don't know what that means now. I don't know what that means, ladies and gentlemen. We'll hear from Fury's general manager. Daniel never lost the belts. Poke got distracted by RK. I'm not getting involved. I'm not getting involved. He didn't come out with the belts, though. He didn't come out with a belt. Is he still champ? Is he champ? I don't know. Completely up to Gore. Hands, I don't know. Put on, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see, ladies and gentlemen. Breakthrough this Sunday. It's going to be cinema. Hey, go to Discord, !1 Discord. We have to see what goes down. Ladies and gentlemen, hands together for Hope Eternal. Daniel, has he bought it or has he not? I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, we shall see. We'll catch you on Breakthrough this Sunday, 5 p.m. Ladies and gentlemen, this is who we are.
Stay up, don't fall, give it everything you want. No fears, no walls, just fight, no lies. Push yourself to the limits, it's the fight for it all.